We are back in the car on our way down to London. We've obviously got a couple of little things that we're going off to do, so you'll have to keep watching and follow along to see where we end up. The Welbeck Hotel, on our way to Bentinck Mansion. And here we are at Bentinck Mansions. Let's go and get this document check done. Good morning and a very happy Sunday to everybody. We are back in the car on our way down to London. And as we said in our weekend vlog, we would video our little trip down to London as it happens, so you can see what it's like to go off to one of these things. But obviously we're not necessarily going to be able to record anything during the medical or the document check. Again, that's something we've already said. But we are in the car. Boys are plugged in the back with their various devices occupying themselves. And we have got about an hour and 40 minutes to go. We're going to head down into London. We're going to park the car by the hotel that we're staying at. And we have got reservations to go to 2 places that we can get in with our Merlin passes, which aren't too far from where we're staying. So we'll leave you to think on where that might be for the time being, and we'll catch up with you again in a bit. I was just literally saying to Mark that I can't believe we're actually on our way down here for this today. Like, it feels like it's been just such a long time coming. It's unreal. And all those months ago, it never felt like it was going to happen.
Oh, it's surreal, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I think this one's not so bad because we kind of... No, this is quite exciting. I'm intrigued as to what the whole process is. It's interesting. Yes. But yeah, it'll be in the one in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks time.
But obviously, we've got to do this one first to be able to do the next one. So...
it'll be interesting. Well, let's be fair, you just go into the embassy today.
Well, this is true, yeah. Well, tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Just go into the embassy tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got to go and do that whole document check thing. And it's like, I've kind of like, do we have to be smart? Do we not have to be smart? So we're going like semi-smart, if that makes sense.
Smart casual.
Semi-smart, yes.
So as you've noticed as well, we've both got, Sammy's got a jacket on, I've got a flannel shirt. Because the weather's changed.
Yes.
It's going a little bit colder.
It is a little bit on the chillier side. But we are heading south and generally it's a bit warmer down there. So we're keeping fingers crossed that it's at least going to be dry, because we've not packed any wet weather things, which was probably a bit of a silly thing to do because we're in the UK.
Yes, but we have got umbrellas in here. I'm pretty sure the hotel we're staying in have got umbrellas as well.
So hopefully we'll be okay. But we're also not far from Oxford Street, so I understand.
We'll stay at the parking in the Oxford Street car park.
Going to the actual Disney store, as being as it's one of the only ones remaining here in the UK. Because they've all gone. They are no more.
Yeah.
The only one is like in London. I think there is one more somewhere else, I think.
Not going any others in any other major cities like Manchester or Liverpool.
Can have a little wander around the Disney store. But before we could do that, we've obviously got a couple of little things that we're going off to do. So you'll have to keep watching and follow along to see where we end up. About 28 minutes away from our hotel, but having previously driven into London before, we also know that it can take half an hour to get from through the streets with all the traffic lights and the cars and other vehicles on the road. One thing we have not thought about in advance, but we have now found out now, so this is kind of like a little tip for you guys, anybody coming down here to do this trip, is that whilst we're in an electric vehicle and we're good for the ULEZ, which is the ultra low emission zone, we are driving through central London, so the congestion charge applies. So for like in the week it's like 8 AM through till right the way into the evening, but on a weekend it also applies from 12 noon through till 6 PM. So we are going to have to pay the congestion charge. So if you pay it on the same day, it's £17.50, and if you book it in advance, it's only £15. And you have up to 3 days after your day of travel to be able to make payments after the fact, if that makes sense. Just a little something to bear in mind if you're thinking you're going to drive down here. Just check on the TfL London website as to whether you qualify for the lower emissions, and whether you'll need to pay for the congestion charge based on the postcode that you're driving to. So just a little handy tip. So we're now getting to the point where it starts to get chaotic with cars and driving, as it can be in any city. And as Mark was just saying to me, there's no being polite.
No, there's no such thing as polite when it comes to London. People don't really speak to each other anyway, but there is no niceness, politeness when it comes to driving. You have to kind of bully your way around, because I'm convinced half the people here have not driving licences, or if they have, they shouldn't have one. And yeah, the driving is horrendous, and people just bully the way. There's no thought process, there's no give way, there's just, I'm going.
No, yeah, we just watched somebody put his indicator on and want to change lanes, and sort of like it was kind of clear, so he edged out, and a lady driving a Land Rover, even though he was virtually across the line, went to drive round him instead of just flashing him and letting him in.
I just think it's courtesy.
It was
Be very aware of taxis and Uber drivers as well, because they're the worst ones.
Oh yeah.
They've obviously got to get from A to B, so they'll do whatever they have to get there. So yeah, it's very cautious driving London. I don't like coming to London full stop, let alone driving it.
I feel like we're taking our life in our hands now. This is this is worse than going on like Velocicoaster or something.
It makes it for an interesting drive.
Yeah. And one of our followers commented on the vlog from basically yesterday, although from a few days ago when you're watching this, and said that they used to commute into London all the time, and they were saying about how much chaos it is, how you could commute on a daily basis into London. Oh my gosh, I'd be a nervous wreck. To anybody that does this as like a daily commute in their car, hats off to you. And as you can see, we have got to drive 4.3 mile, and it is going to take 21 minutes. And these all look very swanky, I will say. And from that lovely thing there to these concrete monstrosities. I think you have to blame like what, the 1960s or the 1970s, when these things were fashionable. As Mark just said, you'd be gutted, wouldn't you? Those next to a £5 million home. And then we are parking in this Q Park on Oxford Street. Right, so we're here, we've parked the car up, and we are now going to make our way out of the car park and go and find our hotel. It's a shortish walk from here, so not too far. Maybe. It depends on what time we've got. We need to get to...
Definitely took your phone out.
Yes. So, yeah, we are going to go find the hotel. We are staying across the other side of the road there at the Welbeck Hotel. Thank you. Oh, you happy, Jacob? You sit and play chess with your brother.
practice. I need to be on the feet. I need to be.
Do you think you'll get it? Do you think you beat him this time?
I need to be on mobile to play this because I don't know what I can play.
On the second floor, and we're off to find our room as it was ready early, which is nice. And we're in room 273. Let's go for a super quick room tour so you can see what you get at the Welbeck. So as you come in the door, you've got a little area there that's got a little stool and some sockets, but no mirror, unless when we open one of these doors. There is a little makeup mirror there and a hairdryer.
It's an illusion.
There is a mirror.
So wardrobe, iron.
There's one.
God, it's an illusion.
It's a safe as well.
Safe, yes.
Slippers.
Slippers, iron, all the things you need. Spinning round here. Oh, there's the full length mirror. We have a Finley who doesn't come with the room. It does.
Smells.
We have 2 double beds. Definitely double sizes. Don't jump on it yet. Oh, he's such a little monkey.
I literally jumped out. You said
Little nightstand tables there. We have got sockets on the walls with USB chargers. Obviously, in this day and age, a required thing. Little in-the-wall reading lights. Cool. Obviously, they've got that there for interconnecting.
About the Freddo is not included.
No, Freddo's not included. A little chair and a table. TV mounted on the wall. And then you've got like a little coffee stand area here with an Illy coffee machine. And there's a mini bar which apparently is included. So in here we've got some water, some skim milk, more water and some sparkling water as well. There we go. Jacob, you've got a drink at least. And then same this side, another nightstand next to the bed and one in the centre. So they're not massive rooms, obviously, we're in London, but it's very nicely decorated. Look at this ceiling, it is very high. It's very nice. Bathroom. Let's go see. It is quite small.
No, it's relatively small.
You don't have a lot of room between the toilet and the wall, but it is very nicely presented. Walk-in shower. Lit mirror.
It's 7 feet. What do you mean?
Oh, 7 finny feet. Got some little amenities on the side here. You've got your soaps and things. Towels down and under there. As I said, walk-in shower. You've also got all of your shampoo, conditioner stuff. Towel test. Marked like these, they're quite hard. So he's going to give that about 4 out of 5, I think. I prefer them a bit thicker and softer.
Can I do it?
I'm going to say a 3. The hand towel's not so bad, it's more the ones hanging there. Although we have got more piled down here. Oh, so these are better. These ones are better. I'll give that 4.
Yeah, 4.
4.
That's not bad.
So that is a very quick tour around. What rooms type was this, Marky?
A double grand Welbeck street view.
There we go. That is the room type. And how much was it for the night?
It was £362.
That's not bad.
There we go.
362. But you do pay a surcharge for 1 extra person, and I think that's for breakfast.
Okay.
Because you're in there as 2 adults, 2 kids.
Yeah.
You end up paying a surcharge for breakfast in the morning.
Okay.
Because there's 4 of it.
Yeah. But essentially we've got breakfast included in the morning for that price as well. And literally as you walk out of the hotel, you turn left and the road that Bentinck Mansions is on, it's literally like a 2-minute walk, if that.
It's the building behind us.
Yeah, so for anybody coming for a visa medical, this is perfectly located for being able to get to Bentinck Mansions, especially when, like us, you've got an appointment time of 10 to 9. So being close for one of those first appointments in the morning is a big win when you're talking about a family of 4. So that there is Bentinck Street, which is the road the medicals are down, and as I said, there literally is the hotel. So for tomorrow morning, super quick, we've just got to go down there. Now we're off on our little adventure. So we've not got long to get there because we've had to book a time slot. And so we are on our way having a little stroll. It's a short 10 to 15 minute walk. Looks cute over there, the little outdoor seating area. And so as I said in our last vlog, this is the first time the boys have ever been to London. So they are definitely on an adventure.
We went to Heathrow, London, so technically we have.
Now you have, yeah?
No, so technically we have, but we went to Heathrow.
Well, okay, yeah, technically you've been to Heathrow Airport, but you've not been into London City before, have you? So if you haven't guessed where it is we are headed on our first stop, this is where we're going. Yes, we are heading to Madame Tussauds. And none of us have ever been to a Madame Tussauds before.
Oh.
So this is going to be an experience for all of us.
To the chopper. That's the wrong one, isn't it? I'll be back.
Jacob, when you left school, what did they say you were more likely to be when you left primary school?
President.
They didn't know Prime Minister of the UK.
That is Mark. Oh no, something tells me we're going back in time. Or we're going into the Chamber of Horrors.
I swear. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was a little ride in here. Now this is going to be right up our street. a wrap on Madame Tussauds. And as to be expected, on the way out, there's always a shop. So everyone, what did we think of Madame Tussauds? Was it good? Yeah? It's not really obviously a lot to do in there, bar walk around and have your photo taken with waxworks, but there were a couple of little, oh it's a bit windy, interactive things. There was a little sit-on ride through the spirit of London through the ages, and there was like a little 4D Marvel show, which I couldn't record. So then we're going to go try and find some food. And we're going for Chipotle. So we've got a seat, we've got the food, and the great thing about this is that it's immediate. So here we go. Jacob, are you happy? He's got his favourite chicken and rice, and he's already demolished half of it. Good job. Finley is going tacos. How is it? Mark has got a burrito, which we can't quite see yet, and then I have got a rice bowl as well, and I went for the Chipotle honey chicken, and we've got bags of chips, some guac and some salsa.
It's £56.
Winning. For all of this, including 2 bottles of water and 2 fountain drinks. That is Mark's burrito. It is enormous. We managed to get umbrellas, but now we're headed down Oxford Street, and this is where we're going. Yes, the London Disney store. Let's go and see all of the Disney goodies in here. Very like smaller child, princess orientated down there. So we're going to have a look upstairs. Plushy heaven, obviously. Oh, Jacob, look at this Pluto bag. Oh, that's cute. It's 95 years of Pluto. My goodness. Oh, the coat. The coat, the coat. Oh my, that is epic. Look at a t-shirt. Oh my gosh, she's got a t-shirt as well. You found a dog bowl? Right in the room. Oh, it's got all the doggies on it. That is so cute. Because I've got boys, this is what I'm stuck with. We've got to go up here for all of this stuff. I don't get to indulge in all the girly stuff. Whoa, Kylo Ren. Well, that was quite cool, wasn't it, Jacob? Little walk around, get out of the rain. Now we need to find a taxi. We had to hop in a taxi because it was raining and it was quite far. So we are now off to our second destination. Well, technically, I suppose the Disney store was destination 2. So this is third destination of the day.
Disney store doesn't count as one.
Oh, okay.
So what about the sweet shop?
Doesn't count.
I've seen the other sweet shops as well, yeah.
I'll be paying for that for the next 3 years.
But you might think because there's been as we stood by the Millennium Wheel that's where we're going. But it's not.
Oh, we're not. We're going to SeaLife Centre.
We are indeed. We are going to the SeaLife Centre.
It's very hard.
I just.
Yeah, Mark is not wrong. It is very high and it goes very slowly. But the one advantage being here is that we're also now by the Thames, and over there is the Houses of Parliament, the clock tower with Big Ben in there. There you go, Jacob, as
I've technically seen it now.
You've seen it, and not only that, Jacob was more likely out of his class to grow up and be Prime Minister.
That's a great idea.
What, you think that's a great idea, making Jacob Prime Minister?
Picture of that. Okay, let's go.
Yeah?
It'd be mandatory to have Lego stores on every corner.
It would.
Oh, yeah.
And curry would become the new national dish. No more Sunday roasts.
Exactly, that's a good idea. No Sunday. And he should change the menus on at school on Wednesdays.
Who needs a Sunday roast? That's Christmas.
And in we go. And we are in. You do have to go through like a security coming into this one.
I don't know why.
So now we're about to start heading around the SeaLife Centre. Is it Finn? It's a little shark. So yeah, we booked this with our sort of like online with our Merlin pass things. So we've not had to pay to come in here, but obviously we've paid for our Merlin passes. It's dead as a dodo. It's completely empty. There's nobody in here. It's a Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock. All the fishies and the turtle is here. Is that cool?
It looks really small.
Are you sure you want to work with these? Even with the big teeth?
I'm gonna harm me.
I'm not sure about that sand tiger. His teeth were a bit, mean. So it is always really cool walking around these things. What do you think, Vin? Do you like coming to the SeaLife Centre? Find Nemo amongst all of these clowns. Now we've got all the coral. Mark's going for a swim. We're now heading into the rainforest. And a real crocodile. It costs £9 per individual person or £14 for two.
Why did the lobster blush?
I don't know. Why did the lobster blush?
Because the seaweed.
So as is always the case, as you end your tour around a SeaLife Centre, you end up in the shop. So we've had a lovely time around the SeaLife Centre as well, haven't we, kids? Yeah? Yes. And we've come back out onto the banks of the Thames, and we're going to head up by Parliament, basically, by Westminster. We're heading up here to try to find a taxi, because we certainly can't walk back to where our hotel is from here.
Oh, yeah.
As it stayed raining, we have opted to stay in the hotel and not venture out for dinner, but we have a very important game on the go. Yes. It is a chess competition. We're getting towards the end. Finley has still got two. Jacob has been helping him, I think. Oh. Is this one of those where you're going to keep just dancing across the chessboard?
Yeah.
Are you going to call it a draw so you can eat pizza? Because we didn't go out, but what we got was Domino's.
Because unfortunately I've got kids that are boring. So of all of the fancy, super duper exciting potential fast food orders or bar orders we could have had here, they wanted us to feed them.
No, they went for Domino's. Calling it a draw. Well done, you two. Quickly put the pieces back to where they go then, so it's ready for someone else. Good boys. So we've come back up to the room now for our little evening feast.
So this is going to be one of the best Domino's I've ever had.
Really? Just means the one by us is not very good.
Our one's rubbish.
We've got a good old-fashioned ham and pineapple because, Finlay, does pineapple belong on pizza?
100%.
Yes. Jacob would disagree. Hence the reason why that one is just plain cheese. And we've got a bit of Simpsons going on as well. And so it's a very good morning from us at the Welbeck. We have come downstairs to eat a very quick breakfast before heading off round the corner to the medical. Now, when they say breakfast is included, it is the continental breakfast that they have out. If you want anything else like hot breakfast, you have to pay additionally for that, and they give you a menu when you come in. I was going to film the menu, but the guys just come and took them away, so I can't show you what's on there. So we have left the hotel and we are now on our way to Bentinck Mansions. And then, as I said, hotel's just behind me and Bentinck Street is just in front of me. There we go, and we're rounding the corner now. And it is just down this street. You're doing this process and you need to come for a visa medical as a part of your visa. That's a perfect hotel to stay at because it is literally, what are we on? Maybe a minute to 2 minutes just around the corner. And there we go. And here we are at Bentinck Mansions.
Push, dude, push.
And just like that, we're all done. 2 hours and 15 minutes-ish between the time that we first walked in and to all being done. I've took some very detailed notes of everything that we've done during the process in there because obviously we weren't allowed to record anything, but we will put that into our sort of chatty vlog at the weekend so you can hear about everything that we had to do, what they needed, paperwork, etc., and the steps that we went through. But in the meantime now, we need to make it back to the hotel, check out, and then make our way to the embassy. For the document check.
Go on, send that one done.
Dad check done?
Yeah, that's it done. You've got passports?
I've got passports.
Yep.
Right then, we're off. We can now check out the hotel and head off to the embassy for part 2 of today. Now, where have those pesky little children gone? I think they might be hiding around this corner. No. Have they gone running down the stairs?
No. One of them's there around the corner. I can hear him.
Keep...
Well, you heard about come here. Come on, because the lift's here, quickly.
What took you so long?
I've just been in there. It's been burning it off.
I had to drink it. It was like.
Just literally stopped at that pharmacist behind me to pick up a bottle of Calpol because
It's very posh.
it was very posh one, to be fair, but they did do Calpol, and it was literally just around the corner from the hotel. The reason being that Jacob's meningitis vaccination is a live vaccine, so there's a possibility he could get a bit of a fever or even a bit of pain in his arms because he had 3. So
Unless you were like really ill.
I picked up some Calpol just in case. So for anybody coming for the medical, might be worth chucking a bottle of Calpol in your bag for the kids just in case. So we are now back in the car and on our way to the embassy. Well, we're actually going to Waitrose car park. Was it Waitrose?
Which is opposite the embassy or virtually.
So that's where we're going to park. We've paid to park there to be able to go to the embassy. So that's where we're headed now. That's a tip for anybody else that's coming down. I like kind of celeb moment, but not celeb moment. Not that we actually saw him, but we did see as we were walking back to the car park was
Sir Alan Sugar.
We think.
No, it was.
Was he in there?
It was definitely his car.
Wait, it was his car. Yeah, it was his Rolls Royce drove past us. We were not quite sure whether he was in it or not because we didn't realise until we saw the reg at the back what it was. But, you know, there we go. Hobnobbing with the, you know, the elite.
Hardly. The bloke drove past us.
Oh, no, yeah, exactly. It's quite a fancy part of town now, I can't lie. That's for sure.
Oh, we were basically in Harley Street. So anybody, consultants, medical, yeah. Basically, I'm sure Harley Street is where all celebrities go to have all of their
cosmetic
stuff. Adjustments.
Yes.
That's the right terminology.
Mm-hmm. Beyond that, we mentioned to you about I was getting Calpol for Jacob, and that's because of a sort of something that's slightly different here out there. So here in the UK, children have the meningitis vaccination at school sort of around 13, 14. But in America, they actually have it at 11. So Jacob had to have an additional vaccine to Finley, which meant he had 3. And as I briefly mentioned, it was a live vaccine. So hence stopping and getting some Calpol just in case. We will properly go through what everything sort of cost for us doing this whole visa medical thing, but just very quickly, all of our vaccinations today cost £400. And the total for the medicals was £1,140. So yeah, our expenditure at visa medicals was £1,540. So add that to your list of expenses.
And also don't forget, the £1,140, it varies what day it is for coming to the medical.
No, it doesn't change. It doesn't change by day, baby. It's just based on age.
Yeah, so yeah, kids are cheaper than adults. So it was today, which is the 15th of September. Adults were £395 each and children were £175. So that, was the cost. I don't know. Mad London drivers, hands on horns, got no idea what that was about. Oh, Steinway? Oh, you can get a Steinway piano. And that's what I mean. It's very, like, high-end.
You've got like an attention span of like a gnat. Because you're recording and telling people about our adventures, and all of a sudden you go, oh, look at that!
I know, it's because it's like really posh around here. You don't see a Steinway shop, you know.
Well, we definitely don't have a
in
need
Tamworth
for a
at Ventura Retail Park, do you? You know?
To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen a Steinway anywhere.
Exactly. So, yeah, it's definitely an experience down here, that's for sure. Right then, on to the embassy, and we'll pick up with you again as we get a bit closer. Oh, we're just about to pull out onto Park Lane. Look, definitely in the posh part of London over here. There's obviously a park over that side. I am not sure which one that is.
Look at that now. Hyde Park.
Hyde Park. It's our park.
It's our park.
Did you know, boys, we've got a park named after us?
In London? Oh, wow.
Well, I don't think it's actually named after us, but
It's a park. I've got my own.
it's got the same name. Yeah.
I've got my own country.
You do have your own country, Finley.
Finley's got his own country and his own park in London.
And he had a drink stop in the SeaLife Centre as well. And he's got a gift shop in SeaWorld.
Yeah, and I'm based off a shop because Finn's.
Yeah, he is entrepreneur and, you know, ruler and leader and everything.
I've got the best.
You do have crackers all over the world and biscuits.
Yeah, I just won that then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a country.
I'm just.
You might not be familiar with the country though, Jacob.
I've just got questions and exclamations.
You do?
Mark, what's that?
Question mark, exclamation mark.
Is that used across languages? Across borders?
Guessing so.
So there we go. Maybe daddy rules. I'm going with the fact that I've got a park. Oh, look.
About the same as us.
So let's keep looking forward.
Look.
I did look and there were time slots available to have come and walked around Buckingham Palace and done like the tour around Buckingham Palace, which I thought would have been a really cool thing to do before we moved away. It was going to be like £32 an adult and £16 a child.
Pretty cheap.
But we just weren't sure whether we were going to get it in, so we didn't commit to booking it, unfortunately. But that would have been a cool thing we could have done, and it's on till the 28th of September. We are actually going to drive past Buckingham Palace. Yeah, kids, you've kind of seen Buckingham Palace. We've drove past it.
Well, we're going to stop right next to it here.
Not yet.
What is Buckingham Palace?
That's where the king lives.
It's actually a very big building.
There it is. As close as we're getting, unfortunately. I would have loved walking around Buckingham Palace.
Same.
Jacob would. Finlay would have been very bored. And I'm not sure how much Mark he would have loved it.
I'd have enjoyed it. Because we're not moving to the moon.
No,
We can always come back.
Oh, look, here we are. We've got a better view now. So the flag is flying, which means old Charlie boy is up there. Do you think Charlie's in there having a bit of brunch?
Maybe.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
lunch.
Oh, yeah, maybe getting ready for lunch. I know these two are in the back. They've already got plans on having some lunch. Finn is hiding behind his hood, however. At least you boys have seen it in real life, which is cool. So just to say, from where we were at the Welbeck Hotel, the embassy was how many miles?
25 minutes.
About 4
minutes.
miles, and it was giving us an estimated time of half an hour-ish. And we've now got 2.3 miles left to go, and it's taking 17 minutes, yes.
It's so busy.
So just something to bear in mind, obviously, when you've got to go from the medical to do your document check, you've got to navigate how you're going to get there and probably plan that in advance. Obviously, you don't necessarily need to drive like we are. You could maybe jump on the tube, get a taxi or whatever, but because we're driving home today, it made sense just to drive there and book parking at Waitrose. Before you get down here, make a plan of how you're going to do that, because you can't just walk there. Just like that, we are over the other side of London and coming up to the embassy now. That is where we are now headed.
The cats are in the embassy line.
You can see the American flag flying high. Parked at the Waitrose car park, which is pretty much opposite the embassy. It's cost us £20 for 6 hours. What are you saying?
So you can't actually book parking through like Waitrose for this. You have to use Just Park.
Yes.
Now Just Park have got an agreement with the people that manage the car park here. So despite the fact that it says maximum parking 2 hours outside, and you have to have bought something from Waitrose.
Yeah.
If you book it through Just Park, they've got that kind of goes out the window.
There you go. Tip. Another tip for anybody coming home here and doing this. There is the entrance to Waitrose. And then you walk down this way. Ooh, yeah, if we go and get lunch in there. If you want. Yeah. Get an American celebratory meal, maybe, after completing the medicals. And there it is in front of us. There is also a cafe here, which I think a lot of people tend to use when they're heading to the embassy. And now we need to figure out what it is we do to get in. Let's go and get this document check done. Correction, this is where we go. And there we go, this is where we queue. So, document check all done, all good, and now we're going to get a spot of lunch and we're going to come to that American place that we just walked past. yes, we have come into a restaurant which is just by the embassy that is called PassYunk Avenue. And it is apparently...
Is it PassYunk or PassYunk?
PassYunk, I don't know. Either way, it's an authentic Philadelphian restaurant. Show you the extensive menu, which is here and comes in a full-on book.
They do kind of big wave on draft.
Oh, amazing. Got starters, wings, cheesesteaks. What would it be if it wasn't cheesesteaks? It's a Philadelphia restaurant. Sandwiches, hot dogs, salads, kids options, sides, and desserts. They do have a breakfast menu as well if you were here trying to get breakfast. He, however, is very excited. And why are you excited, Marky?
They have Kona Big Wave on draft.
Oh my goodness. He has the drink menu here. This is just the starters. And Finlay decided to go crazy and get quesadilla as well. And we've got chips with chilli, and we've got Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. How's the chilli, boys?
Good. Yeah. Does that go chili?
Oh, cool. So this then is the egg roll. Let's give it a whirl. See what it tastes like. It's quite hot though, so. Think kind of the spring rolls in Magic Kingdom. But the outside is kind of like the phyllo pastry's also been breaded as well as fried with the stuffing. But it's good. It's good. You can see what I mean. It's slightly like a breaded type thing, filled with steak and cheese. Those boys are digging into the quesadillas. Even Jacob's tried one. The mains are in. We actually demolished everything bar that one egg roll. Amazing.
That's not safe yet.
It's not safe yet. Oh, maybe. So Finley's got his chicken club wrap with fries. Jacob's got plain burger with fries. I went with just the club wrap. Marky went for a Philly cheesesteak with sweet potato fries. So we are in the car now after a lovely meal, and we are on our way home feeling very full. The traffic is horrendous. We have so far been driving for about 45 minutes.
40 minutes, yeah.
40 minutes. And I've maybe done about, how many miles would you say we've done?
4, 3 tops.
Yeah.
3 more, maybe.
So if anybody ever talks about how bad the I4 is, just try and navigate your way around London on a working weekday. And we're trying to get out. We're not even trying to get in. We're trying to escape. While we're kind of slowly getting through the traffic, I figured I'd just catch up with you about the actual document check at the embassy, as being as we didn't really get a chance to do that while we were meeting because the music was on and we were too hungry at the time, to be fair. So the document check itself was really easy. It was super quick. There was not really anybody else in there at the time. I can only assume it was a non-interview day of some description because there was no one else there.
All the interviews happen earlier in the morning, so they tend to be quite early in the morning, but I'm still surprised there was literally no... It was us.
Yeah,
us and one of the family in there.
Yeah, it was like nuts. We literally went in through security. We had to just show that we were there after our pink slip, after the whole visa medical. They let us in. We went, Mark had to show his passport as well. We were then allowed through security. Once we'd gone through security, we were then into sort of the grounds, if you like. And then we went into the reception.
If you like.
If you like. And they directed us with a little placard thing of where we needed to go, up to floor 1, which was for visas. And out the elevator to the left and keep following it round, and then we were to sit in like the little waiting area and wait to be called to a window. And literally the boys sat down and then we got called, so we stood up and went over, had the guy that was dealing with our document sort of check was a really nice guy. That was nice and swift and easy. Handed over everything they needed. We all had to do, well, me and Mark at least had to do biometrics and fingerprints, so they were done, hand over passports and things, and he went through all the documents, gave us them back in a sealed little plastic wallet. Job's a bobby. Asked us if we had any questions, and interestingly, we figured we'd ask the question about whether the kids needed to come to the interview, because we were originally of the understanding that they didn't, and we are so glad that we asked that question, because for some visas, no, the kids don't have to be present, but for the visa we're going on, they do. So we are now all travelling back down to London in a little over 2 weeks' time to head for the interview all together as a family again.
And it was just as well we asked, because we weren't planning to.
No. In fact, we've already got a hotel booked that we need to either move or cancel, because we've just booked a king room, and that's not what we need now. So that's a job for when we get home. But other than that, yeah, there was nothing too scary about that document check. It was really easy, and we were done and dusted in about 20 minutes, really, weren't we?
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm glad it's a good thing. I'm glad it's a bit of a pain having to go to the embassy twice, but the fact that we've been over there, he's been through all the docs, he's checked all the passport photos, he's checked the passports. We obviously explained to him the fact that Finn had to have his passport renewed because it was going to expire within 6 months of the interview date. He just sort of went, not a problem, just give me the new one, I'll update the system. It wasn't...
Yeah, wasn't an issue. He didn't even look at the old one to verify the passport number on the old one.
No.
But it wasn't, so it wasn't an issue. So it was like really straightforward. And the good thing about it from our perspective is we now know where we've got to go. We know what we need to do when we get there. And so we're kind of a bit prepped in that sense for next time, really.
Kind of know where we need to. I think you go to exactly the same place.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I think like it's been a help really. So that's all a positive. But we've now got like the journey home. But I just thought we'd provide you with a little bit of an update on the embassy. And of course, we will be doing, as we've said earlier in the vlog, a proper chatty vlog about this whole experience and procedure, and we can tell you all about what we booked, costs, and the process and everything in a bit more detail. But I just figured I'd cover off a little bits here just for information. And a good morning. It is now the next day, and it dawned on me that I didn't actually close the vlog out yesterday. We just got back. My dad and my stepmom were here, and they'd had the dogs for us, so we were just talking to them about everything that we'd done. And then after that, we were so tired, we literally all went straight to bed. So yeah, we didn't really finish. That was our trip to London. I hope you enjoyed following along with us for those couple of days and seeing what we got up to in our capital city here in the UK. And we will be back on Saturday with our proper vlog going into more detail about the process of the visa medicals and the document check, so we can get into the nitty-gritty of it on Saturday. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you at the weekend. Bye for now.